This one is entitled Feng Shuiing in Marin County. I visited a neighbor for a drink last week and noticed she'd rearranged her living room. Ever the polite guest, I offered a positive comment on the new layout. I was feng shuied, she said. I'm so sorry, I hadn't heard. It's not a disease. I've realigned my world with the forces of the universe. You're taking France's side? Not political forces, astral forces. Were you asleep during the entire 1970s? As the correct answer would not score well, I said instead, of course, I wasn't thinking. But I was. I was thinking that the only person I knew who had aligned himself with the forces of the universe was Tommy Ralston, who mistook something for a Necco wafer at a party and for the next 6 hours thought he was a yellow dachshund. You should do this, my friend said. It will reorient your karma, revitalize your chakras, and channel positive ions out of your house. The woman who did my place gives free consultations. As often happens when women are on a verbal blitz, what I heard was blah, blah, do this, blah, 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 woman, blah, blah, free. Have her give me a call. Seemed the fastest route out of this conversational cul-de-sac. Feeling the wrath of grapes the next day, I was not in the mood to argue when Ms. Melgren, a feng shui consultant, suggested she come over at 3. I had barely shoveled the non-furniture contents of my living room into the hall closet when I heard a car door slam. Feng shui, Ms. Melgren explained, is about energy. Not windmills or hydroelectric dams or gas or oil. It's about house energy. She claimed feng shui can have a major effect on financial and sexual success. Later I did a little surfing on the internet. My best take is that feng shui was invented 6,000 years ago as a trick to get men to move furniture. Miss Melgren's first question was, what would you like to keep out of your house? That's easy. Jehovah's Witnesses, process servers, and anyone over 20 in short pants. I mean in terms of energy. I immediately thought of atomic explosions and plastique and Norman Fishburne after a night of baked beans, but I opted for the safer, what did you have in mind? Let me tell you what I learned. First, the direction a toilet faces has a major effect on flushing bad energy out of a house. Sorry, I just couldn't resist that. And never have a toilet above any door, especially the front door. Should you find yourself in this situation, I did not make this up. It is suggested that you, quote, simply relocate the door to the side. I talked with a builder friend of mine, and his best guess was that would require 12 permits and $9,000. Or no permits and $50,000. The second thing I learned is that you can increase your love life by energizing your bedroom's southwest corner with red lights. Ms. Melgren cites the case of a woman who put 2 red lights on each side of her bed, and in a few days had 4 men knocking on her door. I agree this is an effective form of personal advertising, but I think it's illegal everywhere except parts of Nevada. The third and final thing I learned is that feng shui has different periods. You know, it's like the Chinese calendar and its years. The year of the rat, the year of the mongoose, the year of the egg roll. The difference is that feng shui periods are 20 years long. At the time of Miss Melgren's visit, we were in period 7, which was scheduled to end in 6 months. Here's the trick. Homes and offices positioned for period 7 must all be repositioned to avoid bad luck in period 8. That's a lot of toilet, Conran. Ms. Melgren did not mention this period alignment when she quoted me a price to rearrange my house. Apparently, keeping this information confidential is a key part of the feng shui consultant annuity strategy. If I buy into this luck energy stuff, I think it'll be cheaper for me to move out of my house and into a properly positioned hotel until period 8 begins. Meanwhile, I'm going to invent a rotating toilet seat so you can twist the face in any direction, except backwards. This way, you can properly align yourself every time you sit down to read the sports pages and not have to worry about sending your favorite team any bad energy. Thank you.